Evening, everyone. Still mad hot, isn't it? Absolutely mad hot. Right, just seen a video Paul Venice has put up regarding that Ben lad. Right, I know he said something before. Forget about Paddy and Shadow for a minute, right? He said something on the No Nonsense Lads podcast similar, I believe. I haven't seen what he said the other night, but it's similar to that. And them lads just got rid of him. Just don't bother with him, do you know what I mean? Because them lads are good lads. They let anybody on to have an opinion and have a bit of crack and stuff. But obviously when things go that way, they're not welcome, do you know what I mean? And I've said, because I heard about it, and I've said to my mods, like, listen, if he ever comes on, just get rid of him. We don't need people like him on, right? Go back to Paul, this little girl, right? What type of person calls kids? Do you know what I mean? Why? Listen, call Paul all you want, call me all you want, we put ourselves out here, right? So to be fair, you're going to get called, you're going to get people who think you're all right, you're going to get people who can't stand you, and people call you, right? We're putting ourselves out there. Have a go at us. When it starts getting to the realms, right, of people's partners, especially people's children. I done a video the other day about being a father, and it's the best thing in the world, and we have to look out for our kids and stuff, and the most precious things. I just don't understand how people up here can call kids, and it's just ridiculous. It's like, what type of people are they? You know what I mean? I got about Creepy, right? Because the way Creepy talks about kids and sings and says stuff about kids, right? And I think he's a complete wrong'un. Because at the end of the day, it's kids. Like, do you know what I mean? What's going on? But like to have thoughts like that in your head, and to say things like that. Listen, everybody on here, right? Because I know he's tried to get on my lives before, and I'm sure he's bad now. I'm sure one of the lads barred him. You know what I mean? And we, right, as I was going to say content creators then, but I don't really have much content. But us who put ourselves out there, make videos for people to watch and scrutinise and whatnot, right? Surely have a responsibility to only, right, there's a line. So I myself, personally, I've got a line, right? And I've got a responsibility of what to let be shown on my stuff, right? And I certainly wouldn't allow people to be on here calling children. Certainly not. It's like, I don't know, I don't even think you need kids, right? I don't think you need to be a parent to realise that is a no-no. I think you just need to be a normal adult to know that that's not right. So yeah, I think anybody on here, don't entertain this guy. I've heard about him and I won't let him on. I've heard about him, he's an erratic, he's a ding, apparently I don't know whether he's a drug addict or whatever he is, but for me, right, that is not an excuse. It's not an excuse, because at the end of the day, right, he might have been on drugs when he said what he said, right? I don't know if he was, but he might have been. But that next day, he'll have realised what he said, or somebody will have told him what he said, right? And if you know that the drugs are doing that to you, to make you act in that way, surely that must be a wake-up call. It has to be a wake-up call, because at the end of the day, you're just upsetting everybody. You're not just upsetting Paul and Paul's family. People find it disgusting, and it is disgusting. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why would you want to be known as a person who goes on like that? So yeah, I just thought I'd have my 10 pence worth, because I class Paul as a friend, and I like Paul, and like I say, I know if I have a go at him, right, like water up a duck's back, when you start talking about people's children, I don't care, it doesn't have to be Paul, could be anybody, right, any parent, right, when you start, that is below the line. It's massively below the line. That is, you're a wrong'un. It's as simple as that. There's no two ways about it. You are, if you're going to go on about and call people's children, right, you are a wrong'un. It's as simple as that. So yeah, I just thought I'd have my 2 pence worth, and yeah, everyone get rid of him. What's he called again? I forgot his name now. Ben. Don't entertain him. It's not going to do any good for your channel entertaining somebody like that, because people will turn off. It makes people's stomachs turn, so people will just turn up and not watch your stuff if you entertain him, and he's part of it. Do you know what I mean? So, listen, good night and bosh.